So, what's up guys? I was just out riding my Old Husky, a test drive with a new fork, and I'm very not much surprised to the, well, not surprised maybe, I was expecting it, and it fulfilled it. It was way softer in the woods now, way softer. I just rode a little bit, 50 minutes maybe. I didn't change clothes or something like that. I just took a fast little turn. And I'm impressed. But one thing, the rebound is probably set a little bit too much. Because when I was riding away to my test path in the woods, there's a gravel road and it's like a washboard on some places. And it kind of like, let's say, if it's too much rebound, so when it was bouncing real fast, the fork was pumping down, the bike was getting lower. So I need to just click off a little bit of clicks on the rebound. The compression felt really good though. Really smooth when stones and roots and small bumps in my path was hitting, and I almost not felt them at all. Much smoother ride, but just that fast brrr on the road, the fork was pumping down itself, so to speak. So I will take you with me a little bit of a journey. I unfortunately didn't make any video when taking it apart, but taken apart, how cool is that? So I got some video of some machining I did, and then assembling and filling oil, and my little way of doing it. It's not the professional way. They say do this, you have to fill the fork like this level, and blah blah blah, and you need to compress the fork without the spring and then pull the whatever. I just poured in 350 cc of oil, and from the top of the where you bleed the air, I just filled it in, and just a couple of pushes, and then it's good, done. What should be happening? I said it's important to get the air out. Well, there are no air to get out, because if you get the correct volume of oil in, then the rest should be air. Duh. So I might have filled a little bit too little, but it felt very good. So I'll start with this value. I read somewhere 400 centiliters of oil inside these KTM forks, probably from 93 to 95 years model. I can't remember exactly, because I don't know exactly. It's a newer fork though, with the compression and the rebound adjustment. And I'm really happy with the upgrade. I can recommend it. It's really good. And I chose a little bit of a different way. I decided to machine the lower triple clamp, because the fork isn't 54 millimeter there, it's 57 millimeter. So I machined out and can put a clip inside here. And back from that. It's a really easy modification if you are able to machine. And I did it this way, and by doing it like this, as it is a KTM fork, my front wheel is spaced correctly, directly, because the KTM fork was narrower. The fork tubes are narrower beside each other, and not much, but yeah. I also could use my old OEM Husqvarna ones. And I needed to make some spacer for the shaft, axle shaft. Unfortunately, I didn't film that, but I made from brass small sleeves, because the KTM shaft is 1 millimeter bigger on the knuckles, and I wanted to still use my unmodified Husqvarna wheel, so I made spacers into the clamps, the knuckles, So my Husqvarna axle fitting. So I'll take you along a little bit, do a little fast. I'll maybe slow down the speed on important parts, and then fast speed when just mucking about. And yeah, hope you'll find it entertaining. There's nothing all special to it. It's just a day in my garage, a couple of days actually. But yeah, I'm happy with the result. See you guys.
Som jag hade. Det blir en period med krävande förhör för en målsägande när de
I made a handlebar, what do you call it, handlebar riser. This is a test, as when I was riding I had very easy to fall forward when I'm standing up, as the steering handlebar was so low. And this was 10 mm is just what the bolts accepted. And if I feel any change to the better, I will make new bolts and longer and test that also. It's only that short head Allen keys, Allen heads on the bolts. So it won't fit with normal ones.
Men sjösåklagaren hittade ingenting som styrker att polisen begått tjänstefel när förundersökningen lades ner. Jag hade ju redan väldigt dålig tillit till
and to get the new KTM WP 454 to fit, I needed to bore out the lower clamp, lower, what do you call it, triple clamp. As it was not 54 here, it was 57, it's 54 up at the top still.
Ett stort medieuppbåd hade samlats för att vara med när den före detta länspolismästaren och jämställdhetspolisen efter drygt ett halvår i häkte. Aldrig har en så högt uppsatt polis åtalats för så omfattande sexbrott.
Nora har bestämt sig för att vittna i samma sal som Göran Lindberg, även om
han shut the radio off.
Sitta i ett rum bredvid. Men det har nog att göra med mitt sätt som person, att jag ska inte vara den som skäms, jag ska inte vara den som är rädd. Om det är någon som ska vilja sitta i ett annat rum och inte möta den.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? No. Yeah, it's where I'm right there. That's good enough. The socket for this one is that one. I need to. Torque it down later. Now I just want to test the fork legs. a day later, I tried to fill it up with oil. And then test bounce it a little bit. I drained out the rest of it. It was a little bit still inside of it. I'm using this Loctite sealer to be sure it's sealed down there. The copper washers were worn, so I ditched those and used this instead. It works just fine. Ew. Puddle on the floor also. And I would need a ball or something. A ball right there. Oh my god. This right here. I'll do this the hard way. Some Absol oil. Oh, it shouldn't be lying there at all. So let's see. A lot of rebound. I thought I set it on low settings, but I can open it up. But I'm very happy. Seems to be working. Let's see if I click 1, 2, let's rebound. 1, 2. If there's only a difference. I don't know where it's 0. Should be right there. This should be 0, I guess. Yeah, good enough. Of course, I can't adjust this in the garage. I just wanted to feel the rebound and if the air was getting bled out. And it feels promising. I need to find where the 0 settings are, but I'll do that later. And I'm quite happy with the result as is. I never had this amount of rebound earlier.